Hey, Bettina. So, handy dandy timer. You may wonder why I'm doing that every video. It's because this camera that I'm using to make videos does not actually have a timer on it, so I don't know how long I've been taping. Anyway, back to the actually relevant thing in this video. I can't remember the name of the movie. Resident Evil 1 and 2. That's what I was gonna say, because I'm an idiot. Okay. So, Resident Evil 1 and 2 were good. I liked 4 as well. I just watched 1 and 2 over the course of a couple of days. They were good. They were very violent. But Resident Evil movies are always violent. Anyway, they're big zombie movies. I mean, you really can't get anything but violence in those. Anyway, as I was saying, they're really good. They're very violent. And I don't like it when people die in them because you grow attached to people and you're like, why? Why do they have to die? But Alice doesn't die. I suppose that's arguable. But Alice doesn't die. She's the main character. She's so cool. She's really, really pretty. As we talked about earlier in your video. Alice speaks good English. So the first one, Alice she works for this corporation, Umbrella, which is like the biggest corporation on Earth. And they secretly make weapons of like mass destruction and mainly like germ weapons for the governments and stuff, and they sell them to the highest bidder. And they make this thing called the T-virus, which we'll get into later about why the T-virus was actually made. But and these like people who are nice on the environment, he tries to steal it one of them tries to steal it to prove that the Umbrella Corporation is not doing what's legal. So, and then one breaks and the whole entire underground facility shuts down and the computer system kills everyone because they've been infected. And the computer system's intense. It's called the Red Queen. Anyway, and so the Red Queen kills everyone. And there's this one bit where she kills these people in the elevator, and it was so nauseating, and I almost threw up, and it was bad. It was bad violence-wise for me. I mean, it wasn't even violent. It was just in my mind. It just, because they were in an elevator, and she took the brakes off, and the brakes stopped. So they started opening the elevator, and they were trying to push a girl through, and then the brakes went. Oh, so much no. So much no. As they were trying to push the girl through. It did not end well for her. So Alice is part of this team that goes in to see why the computer system shut everything down. And they go to shut off the computer system, and she goes, "You're all gonna die here," the computer system, because it's a little hologram girl. And I think this video is just gonna be about 1. And long story short, they shut off the computer system, and then zombies attack, along with a lot of other mean things that the Umbrella Corporation made. Lots of unhappy. And then it doesn't matter if you're human to get the T-virus, anything can get the T-virus. In the 3rd movie, I saw a trailer for it. Crows can get the T-virus. One more reason not to like crows. Yeah. I was on the foreground of not liking crows. And, like, dogs can get the T-virus. Okay, that might not be true. Only this one kind of dog, maybe? I don't know, because there's only, like, one kind of dog that they've shown that has the T-virus. Maybe it's all dogs. I don't know. I think they were mastiffs. Off the point. So, everyone dies. It's all happy and cheery. Alice and this guy, Matt, who's originally supposed to be played by David Boreanaz, but he had scheduling issues with Angel. Thank you, Wikipedia. That's why I know this. I have to go in a couple seconds, but, so they all die, supposed to be David Boreanaz gets cut in the arm by this big, scary T-virus monster thing. And at the very end, she's like, oh, I have the antidote for the T-virus. You'll be fine. So she's about to, like, stick him in the arm with the antidote. And then all these, like, Umbrella Corporation scientists, like, rush in and attack, like, grab her so she can't move. And then they grab him, and his, like, arm starts, like, mutating. Like, he has, like, the little sucker things coming out from his cuts, which is lovely. And she's like, no! And they, like, knock her out, and they take him away, and they're like, he'll be used for the Nemesis program. And, then, like, you see, like, her wake up, and she's in this completely white lab, and she's wearing, like, paper here down to, like, her shins, and then on the other side as well, so you can't really see anything, but it's quite obvious she's not wearing a dress or anything. I have to go. But, and then she, like, walks out, and everyone's dead. I mean, like, the world, like, the car's on fire, and she has a gun from a police car, and it's awesome. Okay. I will leave a link to the trailers and the next video about the second movie here.